Good morning, Georgetown. My name is Maria Carvacho, and I'm a junior in SFS, majoring in culture and politics and minoring in French and international development. I'm currently studying abroad in Rabat, Morocco through IS, so stay tuned as I show you guys a day of my life here. Feel free to ask me any questions down below, and I can't wait to show you guys around. So today I have two classes. My first one is Darija, or Moroccan Colloquial Arabic, where we learn the dialect of Arabic spoken here in Morocco. And my second class is Sub-Saharans in Morocco, which is French taught. Most of my classes here, other than Darija, are completely taught in French. And in that class, we look at the migration of people from Sub-Saharan Africa, so mostly West Africa, into Morocco. All of our classes are at the IS Abroad Center, which essentially functions as our campus. So the center has everything from classrooms to a kitchen to lounging and seating areas where we can just do work between classes, do readings, and also hang out, which has been really nice for forming community between the people in our program. And I'm currently in one of the classrooms right now, so I'm gonna flip the screen around and show you what the classroom looks like. The classroom, very standard classroom, but I really love that all the classrooms have either Arabic calligraphy or Moroccan art or tapestries and rugs on the walls. So everywhere you are, you feel very immersed in Moroccan culture, even while you're at school. My favorite Moroccan food 100% has been dinjel, which is this eggplant dip that's smoked and peppery and really, really, really good.
Mine definitely has to be couscous, which is typically served on Fridays post the Jummah prayer.
My favorite thing about being in Morocco undoubtedly has to be the people. Everyone is so genuine and kind, and hospitality is a really big thing in Moroccan culture, so you definitely feel that with how welcoming people are and how excited people are to talk to you and see why you're here and just invite you into their culture. It has just made this such an amazing experience, especially with the focus of learning a language has made it so much better. I think like a little anecdote is at the corner store that I always go to when I finally learned the numbers in Darija and I could say them or ask for the price in Darija instead of French. I was so proud of myself, but he was just as proud of me too. Like I said, that's 5. Like I know that's 5, what 5 is. And he's like, yes, good job. That was so good, which is just really fun. And everyone is super excited and supportive, which is amazing. Such a good experience. My favorite day in Rabat so far, I think, has to be the first day of classes. After the first day of classes, a big group of people in our program, we all went down to the beach and we bought a soccer ball that has the Moroccan flag on it, and we played pickup soccer and we played cards and we were listening to music, and it was just such an amazing way to have it really set in that this was going to be my life for the next couple of months and be able to bond with the people in my program, and I think that was just a really special moment. So on the weekends, I've actually traveled a lot, and I plan on continuing to travel both inside and outside of Morocco. I want to get to know as much of this country as I can, but also take advantage of being in pretty close proximity to Europe with some very inexpensive flights. Thank you to Ryanair for that, to be able to get to see as much of Europe as I can too in the time that I'm here. So last weekend I was in Spain, but the weekend before that we took the train down to Casablanca. This weekend I'm going to Tangier and Chefchaouen, and then I have, a couple more trips planned after that, which is really, really nice. I love to explore and see new places and meet new people, so this is the perfect weekend scenario for me. This is such a great question. Thank you so much for asking it, and also I miss you too. There are basically 3 main reasons that I really chose to study in Morocco over France. The first being that I wanted to take full advantage of being able to live in Morocco with all the logistics figured out for me. I felt like I didn't really know when I would have that opportunity again, so I was very dead set on studying abroad outside of Europe, just because I feel like living in an African country with housing taken care of, with everything taken care of, is such a unique opportunity that I just had to take full advantage of. Second is I've always wanted to learn Arabic, but I have found that a little difficult to fit in my schedule at Georgetown with classes being intensive, so this was kind of the best of both worlds, where I could practice my French and better my French, but also pick up some Arabic along the way. And the third is that I really wanted to go outside of my comfort zone, both language-wise and with everything else, and I found I've been able to do that, so it's been great. Something that I'm really missing from the States after my parents, my family, my friends, and my pets is iced coffee, which sounds really trivial, but is unfortunately very true. I love having an iced oat milk latte with me, and that is something that is not really sold at cafes. It tends to be Turkish coffee, which is really great, but sometimes it's so hot here, I just really want an iced coffee to sip on while I walk. And I think a couple things that I'm gonna miss after coming back are, one, living beachside. I think being able to pop over and sit on the beach to watch the sunset with friends or surf after classes is just amazing, and I'm gonna miss that a lot. And another thing is just the general lifestyle that places a lot of emphasis on enjoying meal times and spending time with friends and spending time with people. I feel like the US, it can be a little isolating to always be so productive, but there's such a big emphasis on community that I'm definitely gonna miss. And with that, it is time for me to call it a night. So that is it for my Takeover Tuesday. Thank you everyone for tuning in, following along, asking questions. I hope you enjoyed being able to see a day in my life in Morocco. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and good night. Bye, Georgetown.